Okay. Something I learned off the line. Let me get it where I can show you. Now, the light, sorry about that. That's a jar of maraschino cherries. When I went to the store, they didn't have canned cherries, so I got this instead. This is a soft drink from my local area, well, my state. You can buy it across state lines now, certain places. I'll put a link on the channel or on the video, and that way if you want to try this you can. It's like ginger ale, but it's, let's see if I can find the, here's the ingredients. Yeah, it's like ginger ale basically. It's a little bit smoother, not as kind of aftertaste kind of, but yeah. And then this is one me and the kid bought a while back. Was gonna make some stuff with it, never did. So I figured, what the hell, we'll go ahead and use this. And that's the three main ingredients you're gonna need. And of course, my other dish is dirty, so I'm using this one here, and my trusty old Kool-Aid wooden spoon. So what you gotta do, first off, put your cherries in, as you see I'm doing. Now, since basically you're supposed to use a cherry version of L8, which I don't have the cherry version. I only got the regular, and that's why I bought the maraschino cherries for, so that way I can basically just do it that way. Yes, I know it's probably not going to be the same, but you know, it's never the same. And you take your good old Grando cake mix. You just dump it in. Simple as pie. Of course, this is kind of lumpy, so I'm going to kind of stir this up a little bit, break up these chunks. Burger was supposed to be helping me, but he's over there on the Fire Stick watching his gaming stuff on the Fire Stick. And I'm just going to stir this up a little bit. Kind of agitate the cake mix with the syrup of the maraschino cherries. Because the next step is going to be, I'm going to have to pour the L8 into this as well. Now, if you don't have L8 and you don't want to buy it, I imagine you probably just use regular ginger ale, but don't know how good the regular ginger ale would be, but I imagine you could do anything really, truthfully. Now, as you see, it's starting to get kind of clustery on there, so I'm going to go ahead and take my t-shirt and, oh man, it's a pain in the butt. And on the light, I'm sorry. Here's the top of the cap. And what I do with these is I save these because I make refrigerator magnets out of the tops of bottle caps. Now this is going to foam up some, so just to let you know. Almost want to steal a sip of this. I might actually. Just a teeny bit left. I'll go and steal the rest of it. They sell them in cans too. But my problem is usually I have to buy a case of it because it doesn't last as long, because I love L8. And the original L8s, well, that's original, but they've kind of swapped over. Some of them, that one has cane sugar, And there's other ones that have high fruit corn syrup. I can't pronounce it, but that one's cane sugar. So I'm just gonna stir this up nice and wonderfully. Because the video form I saw of it, they used tart cherries out of a can. But when I was in my store the other day, we couldn't find any tart cherries in a can, so I said, hell with it. We're going to get a jar of Marfuccinos and make it like a double sweetener. So I'm just going to let this sit, because most of that stuff came off my spoon. But I'm trying to get some excess off there, a little clumpy. Now what they say to do is you, which I'm getting ready to do right now, you'll hear it beep, is, of course I'm turning the oven on. And we gotta get a light, I'm sorry. Let me get a little closer. And that's what it looks like. It's kind of frothy. But so that's only 3 things you need. Cherries and L8 and cake mix, whatever cake mix you want to use. Now I did have another one up there I was going to use, but it was a lemon cake, and I don't think cherries and lemon mixed together, you know, would be very good. So I'm using this butter cake mix. And but yeah, this is something I figured it was odd and something that some of y'all might like to try. Now, pick up my mess here so my wife don't kick my butt. Now, since I haven't learned the art of editing videos, there's actually cherry juice on there. Until I learn how to edit, basically what you see right now is what you're going to get, because I don't know how to edit videos. And so it'll probably be after it's done cooked, I'll take a picture of this, and I'll post this picture on the video part of it, so that way you can see what the end result is going to look like. And a lot of people cook it in cast iron. I had a cast iron skillet up on the counter, but that's how I was going to use that one. But my wife moved it someplace, and I don't know where she put it. And I think she put it in my back bedroom where I have the rest of my cast iron stuff put up. But I'm not for sure, and I don't feel like digging through the house trying to find one thing, so I'm using this glass dish. And yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be like a kind of like a cobbler, but it's gonna be kind of like a cake / cobbler, which either way is good with me. I'm fat, I enjoy food. I'm not picky by any means. I'm making some noise because I'm getting an overflow drip tray out. Because my overflow drip tray is what I cook my bacon on in the oven. I'm going to stir this up just a teeny bit more. I probably shouldn't, but I am. Well, them cherries are nice, loaded in there. Of course, I got some big old fat cherries in that jar too, so I'm gonna come here, Podgy. Podgy's my nickname for my kid. He's a little chunker. You want a lip spoon?
Sure. Yeah.
What's it taste like? Like a cherry cake?
I mean, there's still some thickness onto it, but it still tastes good.
Yeah, we'll find out. I love L8. But that's it. Of course, I call this a double cherry cobbler. but since it's not a double cherry, I guess it'd be a single barrel. And but it says preheat your oven for 350, and then you cook it for an hour to hour and a half. So, of course, they say check it within an hour. Excuse me. So, but yeah, this is something, a little knick-knack I saw, so I figured I'd make a little short thing of it and share with you all. And I'll probably be doing some more little odd and end little crazy little knick-knack things here soon. So, if there's anything you like, let me know. If you make this, use something different, let me know. Well, yeah, you really don't have to let me know, but if you choose to, it's up to you. We're having some warmer days here coming up, so I've been trying to get ready because I'm looking at doing some add-on home improvement things this coming spring. So hold on. Had to turn the volume down. It was annoying me. But we'll be doing some things here soon, some more odd and ends, and I guess I'll let you go, and y'all can have a great Monday afternoon. Well, it's afternoon's evening now. It's almost 7 o'clock my time. I'm Eastern Standard Time. Fort Knox, Kentucky. Well, I'm not really Fort Knox. I'm in Elizabethtown, Kentucky, but I'm 3 miles from the back ranges of Fort Knox. So, but anyway, y'all have a great day. I'll see you later.